It is our mission to space. Blue Origin has just made history. For the first time ever, they sent a person who uses a wheelchair 62 miles above the Earth. The New Shepard rocket just touching back down after taking aerospace and mechatronics engineer Michaela Benthouse to space. She suffered a spinal cord injury after a mountain biking accident, and Benthouse made the trip with 5 other people. Joining us now is former NASA astronaut Cady Coleman and space industry expert Eric Ingram, right there at the desert. You just watched it happen. Good morning, you guys, my friends. It is good to see you. Eric, let's start with you because you know Michaela. Tell us about the journey that got her here today.
Yeah, I've known Mickey for several years now. She flew with me on, and you as well, on the Astro Access second microgravity research flight, where we actually did research on getting in and out of seats in microgravity to simulate flights just like this for people with disabilities. So this is many years coming, and it's really exciting to see her get to space.
That was such a powerful moment to be able to be on that flight with all of you and to see history being made there as well, and to see it now take place here. Why is accessibility so important when it comes to space travel? I mean, we are right at the cusp of this.
Exactly. We are at the beginning, which means we can design without retrofitting. And civilization, up to a quarter of the population has some form of a disability. And so as we plan for humanity to be a spacefaring civilization, we're going to have to design for everyone, or as many people as possible. So getting it right early is super crucial, and this is a huge step towards that.
It truly is. Cady, you're right there with your NASA astronaut jacket on. So put on that expert hat and tell us about this mission.
Well, this is something that, there were 6 people in that capsule, and now the planet has 6 more astronauts. And I just think that's really, I think it's a wonderful time that we live in, when we can have different definitions of astronauts. And when you go up and you have seen our planet from 50 miles above, that is my definition, and 62 certainly surpasses it. You are an astronaut and you have a different view. And in my experience, that view changes people, and they come back and they change us. And in the case of Mickey, I think it's an example for so many, and I don't mean so many with disabilities, I mean so many of us who then, I am working with Astro Access, with Mickey. I have come to, be able to have conversations I used to consider difficult, and now I realize I am just trying to understand more, because I need everyone as a teammate on our teams. We need everybody, and especially this kind of problem solvers.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Blue Origin has now taken 80 people above the Kármán line. And basically what that means for people who don't know, the Kármán line is essentially the internationally recognized edge of space. It's about 62 miles up, and that's how far this goes. So what's the next step here in pushing commercial space travel even farther?
This is the first step, right? Well, this isn't the first step. This is the next step. And this opens the door to so many other possibilities. As Miki herself said, she may be the first, but she's not going to be the last. And, working with companies like Blue Origin who want to open up space to as many people as possible, we're going to do it. We're going to get more people with disabilities, more people who don't have the typical definition of the right stuff to be part of what is, our birthright as humanity, to really expand to the stars.
We're designing new space stations as we speak, several companies, including Blue Origin, and to design these for everyone really makes it more accessible in so many ways for all of us. It's been a real education for me with the work with Astro Access to understand different ways to make sure that everybody knows what's going on and everybody's helping solve the problem.
That's right. Astro Access doing incredible work. And as you're speaking, I'm thinking about your book, Cady, because the title is perfect for this, Sharing Space. It truly, we are sharing space with everyone here. And I love that you could be here to talk about it right there from the launch site in West Texas. Cady Coleman and Eric Ingram, thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.